So hi Paul.
Hello, hello.
We're here on the Soulsby synthesizers booth.
Yes, yes.
And you're going to show us the Atmultitron, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, it's been in development for quite some time now, but I've been through many revisions. But
yeah, I think we might have seen one of the early revisions, right?
Yeah. 2018 was the first one, and then we came back to it 2019. It had been revised once. So now, as you can see, it's changed colour as well. So I've finalised the colour palette and the look and the graphic design. The audio engines are coming along as well. The software's nearing completion. So we're certainly getting close to finishing it now. I'll take you quickly through what there is to show. We've got the 8 internal synthesizer engines, all 8-bit, that can be flashed with different firmwares. So on, we've got a bass line using number 7 here. Then on 4, some drums. Obviously you can do different drum sounds. 1, we've got just a little duophonic synth sound, and then 2 uses 4 of the synthesizers. There it is. That's a Core Gen 1 piano stored in just the 13 kilobytes of ROM that we have for storing samples. So there's a lot of compression algorithms used to try and get that piano sound into the space. After you come out of the synth engines, you go into the analog filters here. Every single voice has its own filter. So if I go here.
And that's like a end of chain kind of filter, right?
Yes, end of chain.
As opposed to like in the synth engine.
Exactly, yeah. But it does pick up the note triggers, so you can do envelope triggering, LFOs and everything on each one individually. Then it goes through the analog VCAs as well. Again, that's the final step. Plus it can add effects using the spin chip as well. You heard the reverb. There's 8 presets at a time. You can load the presets in off the micro SD card straight onto the spin chip. And then it goes to the output. Then we've also got this area that's the sequencing area, where you can load MIDI clips into these slots and play them at will, with the idea you could do a whole performance just with MIDI clips firing off the synthesizers internally, and then you choosing it and jamming with that. I don't know what, let's see if this plays. Don't know if you're familiar with passport.mid that used to come free with Windows 95 back in the day. It's a classic for testing any kind of MIDI equipment. Anyway, that gives you a feel of that. That's all 8 synthesizers. Then we come along to the Megatron 2. So this is all part of a range. This is a cut-down desktop version where you've just got the 2 synthesizers in a box. That's 2 8-bit at Megatrons plus more features, and the editing side. So let me just turn it up on the mixer. Oh, a little loud. And you can do all the usual things. Change pitch and the waveform, filter. Classic at Megatron 8-bit stuff. But then what you can do beyond this now is expand into the expander modules via these 2 cables and this module here, the I/O expander that comes out the back of the Megatron 2 into the I expander. You've got audio that comes in via the standard Doppler multi-core standard, and then this special data which links the data off the Megatron 2 to the expanders. So I'm now going through the expander, through the analog filters module, and then the analog mixer module. So I can tweak the filter. If I go to the filter here, you can see there's a 2-way data link, or I can do it the other way. The other thing, just to quickly show is a third voice. You can have up to 8 voices, so we've got this third one here. This is the YMX. It'll be the first expander voice that comes with it, which is based on the Atari ST YM audio chips. If I just switch to channel 4, this is the YM chip. It's based around square waves and pseudo-random noise. I think I've got it doing a fairly classic arpeggiator, but I could add in some of the white noise maybe, and that would, I think it's hidden away here. You can hear it does lots of computer gamey. That's the real classic Atari, square waves, pseudo-random noise. There's also some tricks you can do to add things like the buzz wave. This is developed jointly with a programmer artist called Gwem, who's like a master at Atari programming and programming this chip. So we've started with the buzz oscillator. Well, let me turn the noise down a bit. That adds like a sub, but it's a very unique sub because it's actually an envelope just being triggered very, very fast, which gives you a... Gosh, I don't know where we're at with that now, but I don't know if you can hear, there's a sub sound that's below. You can do various sub waves with that. There's other tips and tricks that you can do with it, and the firmware isn't finalised. We will add to that before it goes on sale. Final things, I guess, will be, this is the thing that will come out first, the Megatron 2, hopefully later this year. This is very close to completion now, just like last little bits needing doing for that. We're still on target for £500 in the UK. Then 2022, we're looking early 2022 for the Atmultitron, and that is still on target for £2,000 in the UK. There's a few more circuit boards still to develop for that. Well, not develop, but to manufacture. Obviously, all the delays that are happening, I think there might be a bit of a wait just to get those ones done. And then I guess later in 2022, we'll then come back to these expanders and we'll get those on the market so people with an Megatron 2 can expand their synth.
Excellent. Paul, thank you very much.
Thanks very much.